And I bet you thought I wasn't going to go live. Alright, so we have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. But of course, I'll wait a second for everybody to kind of float into the stream. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Phone Farming Friday to everyone. I'm excited, guys. Got my Rockstar cracked open. Oh man. So this should be pretty interesting, mainly because I picked up a good Mythical Morning t-shirt. This is made, well, my morning was kind of a long morning actually, but I do have this good Mythical Morning t-shirt that's making my life very, very much better right now. So I got the YouTube merch. Not only did I pick up some YouTube merch, but we now have brand new YouTube merch. So we have new YouTube merch, which is really awesome. I shared the merch in the group. But if you guys go over to Amazon and you type in ECashsociety, we have a new line of t-shirts. We also have pop sockets. So if I can get a few of those sold, then I'll take those earnings and I'll reinvest them into having. Then we'll have phone cases. That's one thing. I'd like to have mouse pads. That's a big one for me. I want a mouse pad. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Good Mythical Morning, but you know I had to get my Good Mythical Morning t-shirt. Next on the list is definitely Linus Tech Tips. That's next on the list, so should be an interesting stream that we have planned out though, because I definitely want to talk about Cashmagnet and the fact that people are not receiving payments from Cashmagnet. Does that mean, yes, we are currently live? And what's up to everyone? So I plan to stay live for some time tonight. It's going to be a while. I'm going to sit here for a couple of hours. That's the ultimate goal. The last live stream that we did was right around like an hour. It wasn't that long. Yeah, Cashmagnet has not been paying. So that's what I'll end up doing. If I don't hear some payments here pretty soon, hear about some payments, then I'm going to mark them as a scam. That is going to happen. So I'll update my videos to let everyone know that they are a scam. So they need to start paying people. I might even do an updated video about the fact that they have turned scam. But I'd like to hear that somebody out there has received a payment within the last week and a half to 2 weeks. That would be kind of a sign that maybe they're just behind on their payments. So can't wait until you hit that 100,000. Then when I get my autographed hat, remember where you got to keep reminding me. Seriously. If I make it to 100,000 subscribers, then that's a done deal. It should be an easy thing to do. So, just got paid today from Cashmagnet. Good to know, man. Well, that's the entire purpose of this stream. We want to know if people are actually getting paid. That's cool, though. Only a $10 cash out, but yes, I've got paid this morning. That's a good sign. I don't think no one really wants the application to die. We don't want to see it die, so been waiting for about 3 weeks for my payment. Has anyone experienced black screen on s'mores? Cashmagnet. What's up to Kush Patel? The money is coming along real smooth, man. In fact, it's better than it's ever been. I mean, well, in general, I can't really say for the phone farm. That's like, why do Cashmagnet scam? I'm not sure if this is what we're trying to figure out, man. Maybe they're just behind on their payments and that's part of it. So I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt. If they're going to end up paying within the next so many weeks, then, I mean, that's cool. But you would think that they would step up their game here. Though, like 3 weeks worth of no payments. A month is the longest a person should ever have to wait for a payment. Someone says, also for a Cashmagnet reference, I live in Southern California in case this helps. I think Sigma Chicken, are you in Southern California? I am live. I am live, man. Oh, Sigma Chicken. You might like this, man. I got the good Mythical Morning t-shirt. I'm doing good, man. Everything is good. I mean, you always like having nice clothes and putting on brand new clothes. That's always a good feeling. Even if it is a simple... Well, this is not just a simple t-shirt. This is a mythical t-shirt. Okay, after 3 days, Marnie Music not pays an Amazon gift card. 3 days is... I wouldn't worry just yet. I'm a Texas-based ECash missed you. $5 donation. That's cool, man.
All right.
Non-Gayen. I am a giant fan of rock stars, but honestly, these things are eventually going to have to go. I'll keep drinking them if I win this next giveaway that they have. I'll show you guys this really fast. I've got like a bunch of these things that are saved up. I mean, that's a small portion of what I've saved for the giveaway that they have. They're doing a contest to see who can win this. It's called a Slingshot Roadster. So it's like a three-wheeled motorcycle. Very nice on that $5 donation, man. Thank you very, very much. Because I should stress to you guys, I woke up like I took a nap. I had to sleep. I was exhausted. I worked on getting that video uploaded, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna have to sleep. And I woke up pretty late here. I usually go live around like 5 o'clock. So I just, once again, people just have no idea what it's like to do this. Video after video. Gave up on Cashmagnet. I have view applications. I think a lot of people gave up on Cashmagnet. I think ownership changed for Cashmagnet. Here's a copy and paste from my email notification. Haval Rasol sent you $10 US dollar note from Haval Rasol. Man, that's interesting. Well, it could also be that they had some technical... It's different for these guys that are outside of the United States sometimes. I think sometimes they have issues, with... As far as, like, PayPal, it's not always easy for a person outside of the United States to work with PayPal. Sometimes they make it very difficult. You apps are doing bad. I totally agree with that, and that's another thing I wanted to discuss in the stream is the fact that the U applications are not doing all that good lately. So I've noticed, well, it's kind of weird because I finally have U Rewards. If you notice over here, most of my U Rewards phones are actually doing pretty decent. And there's only a few phones, 3. Last time we went live and we looked at my phone farm, I had like 6 different phones that were down over here for U Rewards. And I'll say this, I haven't even messed with my phone since I woke up here. I worked on getting live as soon as possible because it's Phone Farming Fridays. But I only have a few phones that are down for U Rewards. And that's actually a very good thing because I was having major difficulties getting them to where they were actually running smooth. So even with the fact that they're running, though, halfway decently, it's not paying what it used to. So the same with the UWatch and UTV that I have going over there. It's not paying what it was. Like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, it was paying very, very well. But actually, the profitability for the U applications just went down. But that's kind of okay because I'm doing pretty decently over here with perk applications that I have lined up over here. So, see what we have though. I always be very shy when the anchor replies to me. Oh man, if you saw how shy I was whenever I first hopped into a live stream, then you would feel okay. So, see what we have. I'm running Perk TV with a 5 device, so I still get to where I'm kind of nervous whenever I hop into a live stream. The thing is, for me, I have 50 to 60 different sets of eyes or more sometimes watching my live streams. So to sit here and think about having 50 to 60 different people, and I know for some YouTubers they have hundreds or thousands of people that watch their live streams. So to sit here and look at that scenario like I have all these eyes that are on me, and if I don't act a specific way, if I don't carry myself a specific way, if I stutter with my words, if I kind of look stupid here on my stream, but it's just something that happens. So All right, so does the U apps, man. Says Bobcat Collins. U rewards. I ran 20 phones, made 2 cents. Oh man. The note from Cashmagnet was Cashmagnet redeem payment. Thank you for your support and loyalty. Well, man, they're missing a lot of payments here. Cashmagnet started just randomly closing on my new phone. I just had Vigil, even though I'm not sure how I'm cashing out. It sounds like it's a possibility. Who knows? Maybe he did sell it. It's either that or he's partnered with a person that's helping out. So I'm not sure. But hopefully that's the point of these streams, guys. And this is why I enjoy this, because maybe I can sit here and, be like, hey, if you don't pay people, they'll start to go away from your application, and then I can help to get people paid. That would be the ultimate goal of this stream, is to be like, finally gets a response here from the developer to actually sit here and pay people like they're supposed to be paid. So I had multiple people were saying they weren't being paid for weeks and weeks and weeks. So if it's gonna, this is why this is so great. We have kind of a union here. So if an application does something bad, we could all go on strike. We could sit here and be like, well, we're not going to run this application. You're not going to make money, so you might as well pay us like you're supposed to. Cashmagnet started just randomly closing. I got that one. From cash, even though I'm not sure I'm cashing out. And I switched them over to UApps. Barely made $1. Perk and Vigil, the ads freeze up. Cashmagnet is hanging out with Cash Pirate. That's hilarious. That's actually a good way to think about it, though. Cash Pirate doesn't really pay much of anything. I mean, I feel like they pay. They just they don't really have any offers that you would really want to complete. Drink a Slurpee or a Slush Puppy. 35 people watching now. That's cool. So yeah, if you've hopped into my stream for the first time and you see all these phones that are over here on the walls and you're like, what the heck is going on in this stream? I don't run an eBay store. I don't sell smartphones. I run smartphone applications, and they accumulate all of these points. And there's some apps that are better than other apps, but after accumulating a large amount of points, you can then cash out for Amazon gift cards and also PayPal cash. So this is what we discuss here on my stream. If you're just visiting for the first time, we also do product reviews, lots of interesting stuff over here. Let's see what we have, though. 70 in less than a week. 2 phones on Cheetah, waiting for my first cash out. That's awesome, man. So, Roberto Correa, if I want people to definitely let everyone know if Cheetah Keyboard pays. And if it does, then I'm going to have a lot to say about this application. So we'll probably actually turn that into a Phone Farming Friday stream, is to talk about people are making a lot of really decent money out of this application. Maybe an updated review of the app. Although I did get paid from Cashmagnet, it took them 1 to 2 weeks to pay me, FYI. The one thing I should sit here and say is I have not been paid. I have referral earnings, and the referral earnings have not been paid out to me for, it's close to a month. So I have a $10 referral earning and another one. So how is everyone else? That's a good question. How is everyone else's farms coming along? What's up to eCash? Happy Friday from Raymond Clear. And Cashmagnet, the app crashes when it loads up, so it's useless. I don't have time to uninstall, do technical support. I use 1 tablet and 1 phone for Perk and Vigil to grind. eCash, I bet all those companies are watching or will eventually find our society and see how on top of stuff we are. That's actually pretty true. That's what I would assume, that over time, that's what we're going to see. That we will have, if we don't already have some of these developers that peer in to see what's going on, kind of how we're doing with these applications, our feedback, the biggest question that needs to be said here is how many people that aren't phone farming actually run the U applications, right? It's just, the phone farmers make up the entire community, I'm sure, for the most part, that uses the U applications. And I feel like phone farmers, they make up the majority of the Perk users. So it only makes sense that they would sit here and peer into information surrounding their own platform. But this is where I should sit here and say it's getting to where it's a little pointless with the U applications, and it's very redundant. It's repetitive with these updates. Help us out. Help us to make some money, man. Like, cashing out basically $20 every 2 days on each phone. That's crazy. Roberto, I would consider slowing down. Because I'm pretty sure that I understand how you're able to make that much with Cheetah Keyboard. If I were you, I would slow down just a little bit. So it doesn't raise a red flag. Do you see what I mean? It could raise a red flag. So you should consider slowing down. I just got a $5 payout today. We got, waited 5 weeks for payout. Thanks for all your hard work, eCash, and great info. Okay, so we got a person that was paid out $5. It did take a long time, though. So maybe that's what's happened here. Okay, another person says they have waited 3 weeks for payment from Cashmagnet. Man, this is a good idea for a stream. Just got a payment from Cashmagnet. Took 4 weeks. That is good. That's what I want to hear, though. I don't want to hear that this application has turned into a scam. I want to hear that it's only going to take some time and that people will be paid. If that's the case, then, it's okay. Newcomers, subscribe and hit that bell. I can barely... So these reported payments, that's one thing to mention here as well. A lot of people are getting $5, $10, $15 just to run this application on like 4 different devices throughout the month. Can barely get one program and one phone set up correctly. I started farming over PC in my teens with surveys, but I stopped for 10 plus years, and then I found you, ECashsociety. That's awesome, man. Thank you very, very much, man. So, I want to say your name right here on YouTube, Esprit de Corps, if I got that right. Glad to have you in the stream, man. Averaging 5.88 today. Oh, it's a donation down there. Look at that. That's 2 $5 donations. I believe that's almost worthy of pulling down this sword, man. I'm about to get it. I can barely get one program and one phone set up correctly. I started farming over a PC in my teens with surveys, etc., but I stopped for 10 plus years. Whoa, we just got that. I want to say right here, guys, HyperMX is good on the website. So we have HyperMX that's fully set up on the website now. We also have Offer Toro is going, and you guys that already know we have AdSense Media. I'm going to have to scroll up to some of these comments. We're about to get behind here. Lots of comments coming in. I want to get to as many as possible, though. We'll say this in the stream. If Cashmagnet don't get their crap together and start paying my eCash fam, I'm going to quit the app. I give my word on this. Well, I mean, 30 days is a maximum. Seriously, I feel like 30. If you have to wait more than 30 days, then that's pretty god-awful. But it sounds like they're trying to pull it together here. So, and I feel like they will. So like I said, benefit of the doubt for Cashmagnet up until we see what happens with the application, which things could change. So, but let me check out this donation comment here. I have 30 devices. What should I run? Because UApps are bad right now. If you are Jin the Great, thank you for the donation. And if you are not taking advantage of Perk right now, you definitely should consider switching over to Perk applications. Check out Perk TV Live if you're looking for something pretty passive. Definitely have some app trailers devices. Go ahead and see if you can apply for a second Perk account. This is my best advice I could give you. Find someone that's willing to get involved with this scenario. Have them give you their ID. Another donation down there. Have them give you their ID and then submit your IDs, both of your IDs, 2 IDs to Perk. Get a second Perk account going. Just in case these Lotto applications do not stay profitable. If it's going to be like this and stay like this, go ahead and just switch, I would say, to 2 different Perk accounts, which is exactly what I am thinking, and I hope that helps you out. Where is Roberto's location? I think Friday is a Cashmagnet payday. I got another donation down there, man. That's crazy. Where in the world are you located? Let's see what we have. Igor told me that they're waiting on payment from their advertisers. So he always gets my payments to me when I contact him. Complex Music. Fantastic, and that's exactly what I want to hear. I want to know that these guys that have been waiting for like 4 weeks are going to end up getting their payments. And if they are, fantastic. Like I said, I want to see the applications. I want to see all these applications succeed because we need them. So, but a month is a long time here. So let's do a discussion here on YouTube to figure out what's going on, you know. But I want it to pay. We got the lazy tech guys in the stream right here. Their website says it will take at least 2 weeks, and then it turns into 4 weeks. So that's like, no, that's cool though. I'm glad to have you in the stream, and I've been talking to the lazy tech guys over here. I'd like to get him, and I noticed you had a stream, man, with a friend of yours. I would love to have you both in a stream. I'm kind of still waiting. I've talked to the Tech Hustler. I've talked to Consumer Tech over here. We have all kind of considered putting together a collaborative stream, which is something that could happen here in the future. It's all about the demand and seeing who all wants that to happen. Looks like we lost the support of my cam, though. Uh-oh. We lost camera support. See if I can get it back up real quick. Oh, yeah, that's an issue. Well, if it's going to go down, yeah, we're going to have our camera go down. We're going to back away from that. Sigma Chicken donated another $5, man. Be patient on comments, everyone. All right, so we'll just go ahead and take this down really quick because I feel like it's probably going to be too complicated to sit here and get it going. Let me go ahead and stop this really quick and turn off my overlay. And in fact, this is kind of a good thing. We can check out some stuff on the internet really quick. There's some information that we could take a look at online. Okay, so let me see what we have though. eCash, what's up, fam? I'm about to cash out $50 on Ulotto, but I've got 30 devices going and my earnings are starting to slow down. Seems like payments for Cashmagnet delayed at 1 month. Let's see. Earnings are starting. Yeah, that's everyone, Razor. That's everyone that's dealing with Ulotto right now. The payments have slowed down quite a bit. Down to like change. So it's actually really bad. I reached the limit for reading news a couple of days ago in Cheetah Keyboard. If they have a cap, it should mean that they expect it to be reached. We'll see what happens. All right, let me get this web page up over here. I do apologize, guys. I've been checking out a couple of websites over here. We'll come over here to the live stream. There we go. And also, why don't I go ahead and pull my camera down? If I had known that was going to happen like that, then we probably would have left it out this stream. Such a shame. But I don't want to sit there and hassle myself with that scenario, you know. We'll get it next time. We'll ensure it doesn't happen. Alright, so my farm is going good, mainly perk apps, no problems except the last couple of days. App trailers and Perk TV Live, black screens, just added a Windows tablet and 3 more phones. People are doing this all over the place, man. All over the place. It's like I never cease to hear somebody brand new that's hopping into this world of making money this way. So I think it's fantastic. And I wonder what these companies are probably just like, how do we keep up? How do we keep up with all of the people that are hopping onto these apps? And then you have to think about it from the aspect of the companies that are selling these smartphones. Smelling the smartphones. You have to think about that aspect. Do they run out of phones? Anyways, thank you once again, Sigma Chicken, for that second donation in the stream. Very cool of you, man. In fact, I'll get this. Let me get the freaking sword down, man. I showed it at the beginning of the stream, but I did pick up some Good Mythical Morning merch here. So I don't know if any of you guys are a fan of Good Mythical Morning. I was banned from your surveys after 2 years from being with them. They claimed I was using a VPN, which is not true. They could not prove I used a VPN. I even called Verizon Data Center for technical help. So, time to look at a different site. That's what I would do. Of course, you could also switch your IP and go right back. Alright, let me get caught up with these comments here. Raymond in the UK. Perk TV Live pays well if you reset the ad ID every single day. People don't do your surveys. They are shady. I've noticed Cashmagnet only runs in the evening. Otherwise, I get a too many devices notification, yet I only have 4 phones on it. The perk apps are currently working better for me now. You can always run GPT sites on phones. Only one. That's actually true. That's a big thing to really mention here is the fact that a lot of these offer walls, they have a mobile area to where you can go to the websites on your phones. AdSend Media has it. Offer Toro has it. There is a mobile section that you can go to with your phone and just log into a website and complete offers that way. So I think a lot of people overlook that scenario. It's very, very overlooked in the world of phone farming because people are always looking for another application. But you can also use websites. Where in Florida am I located? I'm a ghost. I live in Ghostville. Penny a day, rest in peace. So is it worth doing that for Perk TV submitting IDs? Absolutely, it's worth doing that. Having your ID submitted, you'd have 2 Perk accounts. You would effectively double what you would make with Perk. So absolutely. Break It, Make It Better says, what's up, ECash? What's up to you, man? Somebody asked me just now, what's up with my application? So, alright, so this is where I say this. We put HyperMX on the website, right? Plex VA. We put HyperMX on the website just now. I haven't even sent out, it's actually just now live. I haven't sent out a push notification, but it is live on the website. We put Offer Toro onto the website and then having AdSend Media on the website. So the last thing on the list here is I'm working on getting a Bitcoin submission box added to the redemption area of the website. And once that has happened, then we move on to the referral system. After the referral system is done, that's whenever we start working on the application that we have planned out. So that should tell you something, man. Cashmagnet or Alcatel Pixie Avions. Were you to earn for Perk TV like that every day? Don't know why you emails there are so vague. Anyone at max Cashmagnet level? I also have waited 3 weeks to get paid by Earn Honey as well. However, I rotate Earn Honey, man. However, I rotate a series of 12 phones on Cashmagnet, just rotate 4 at a time. Got my payment today from Cashmagnet. Man, that is good to hear. So the second that I decide to go live and be like, what's going on with Cashmagnet is right whenever they decide to pay people. It's like, but still, that's a good thing. A few people are still not being paid here, though. So, afternoon eCash. Cashmagnet owes me 5 from the first of the month. Someone suggested deleting their games if Vigil was crashing. I uninstalled Cashmagnet and Vigil stops crashing. That's interesting. So what is up to you, though, man? Big D. Also Big B. 2 really cool dudes. Seems like you always seems to slow down at the end of the month nowadays. Clay Eater, check my question. Yeah, that's one thing that can be said. They've done this before. This is a typical thing with the U applications. They drop down to next to no profitability, and then the profits go back up. And it's kind of the same with the perk applications. They do the same thing. It's just a little different with them. Is it just me, or is App Trailers not giving me closeout ads anymore on iOS? It's been working so well lately. Get the sword and dab. I'll do it, man. Oh, that's so great. Man, you guys are cool, man. Very cool. Alright, so we're almost caught up with the comments here. I don't like getting behind on the comments and then my camera crashing right here. I like showcasing the farm, but if it's going to be complicated like that, man, we'll do it a different way next time. So, I haven't been earning as fast with your site lately, although I'm only running videos. Have you noticed any other feedback on this? I'm thinking the issue could be on my side. Okay, so I had a person, really cool guy, I'm sure you guys know, from over there at the cash room. He decided to go ahead and check out ECashsociety.com, and he said that it's running pretty smooth. So that's the last person that I've really talked to about how the website is actually doing for people. The one thing I would assume is because, Shybot, do you remember that I talked about how Engage Me TV at the beginning of every single month, right at the end of the month, is like the peak of the earnings, and then right there, boom, it slows down with Engage Me TV. And I've actually noticed this trend with them. It is how it has been every single month since I've had Engage Me TV. In fact, this is part of the reason that it's good that we have the web right here in front of us. Let's actually go over to AdSend Media. Let's check out AdSend Media really quick. Of course, you guys know I'm taking a look at that. I saw it in the group. I had to take a look. But coming over to AdSend Media, and this is the one thing that I'm actually able to show you guys. I can't show you certain information here, but I can show you my earnings. That's one thing I can show you. So we'll get an updated view of the profitability, and this is where I'm going to put the chat down. I'll put it down for a second. I think you guys are willing to let this happen to check out this information. It's pretty interesting. But if you notice here for 30 days, let's go to 30 days. All right, so I've had a peak of earnings. Daily, the website is pulling in right around like $50 has been the peak. That's been the largest. In fact, it's been the largest month for earnings that I've ever had. This is the last day of this month for earnings. So you can see I've had over $1,000 this month. But once again, people think that, you know, guys that have a website like this are raking in $1,000. No, it's not really like that. I'm not pulling in $1,000. I'm pulling in 23% of that $1,000. So I get 23% here, and you guys are paid out the rest. So thinking about it like that, you guys get paid out the most. I get paid out a fraction. Unless, of course, I had thousands of people on my website, you know, but I have to pay people out with this money. So we were all sitting here talking about Cashmagnet for a second and how they're paid out every 2 weeks, right? I am paid out, I am paid out every 30 days. So if you have a company that's paying you out every 2 weeks, right? This is the thing to sit here and mention. I'm educating people right now. I get paid out every 30 days. You know how long it takes me to pay people on my website? At max, 2 days. It only takes me 2 days to fulfill my payments. So if a company is giving you this money, I feel like you're possibly doing something wrong. A person should not really have to wait over like 2 weeks. Maybe I can understand that because a lot of these companies, they have that business model, and I'm sure they have it for specific reasons, and not every single website is going to be the same. It's going to be a little different for every website. But 30 days, I'm sorry, something is wrong there. You need to fix how you do things. So this is just my opinion. But guys, if you see, we're going to have a downward trend. This is what happens with AdSend Media. It'll be a downward trend here, I'm sure, because it's like that at the beginning of every single month. You can see how it starts to go up. If you look at this graph here, it slowly starts to go up. So with that being said, though, let's hop back over to the stream here. Once again, this is information you would only see here. No one else is doing anything like this on YouTube, showcasing information like this for websites like this and what it's like. But I made it a point to contact AdSend Media to make sure I was able to show you guys this interesting information. But let's come down some of the comments. Don't you hate those finish ads on ad trailers? That's the worst thing about Perk is the finish ads. Get the sword and dab. We did that. Smelling smartphones. Oh, man. Yes, ECash. Wait. Thanks for the hint on Knox. By the way, bro, it has been working wonders. That's interesting. East Coast, I'm going to try them and see what happens. Yes, ECash, I haven't been earning as fast with your site lately, although I'm only running videos. We got that just now. I feel like it's like that with Engage Me TV. What if your phone is capable of desktop default view? I would assume that would make it a little more easy to sit here and work with the websites, but I don't think it's necessary. Can you use all of the Get Paid To site? No. I think in a lot of websites instances, it's going to be limited to their mobile offers. So you'll see some mobile offers with less. What you should do is sign up to a website, check out what mobile offers they have, and then you know that you can take one of your phones and assign it to that specific mobile offer. You know, just check out what's available and what you can do, and then test out. Some things are probably going to still be available. Wish me luck, Mr. ECash. Going to try a light keto diet, see how long I last. I'm starting tomorrow, man. Well, I wish you 100% the best of luck. I'm at this point where if I keep drinking these rock stars, I'm gonna have to diet as well. Like, and I'm not joking about that. So it's part of the reason these things have got to go. I'd like to just end my entire Rockstar drinking career with a Slingshot Roadster. They've got this giveaway that's going on. This is not a sponsor stream, but they do have a giveaway that's going on. I'd love to win that and then quit. And then just drink Fiji water the rest of my life. Okay, so let's get caught up here. You can always run S'mores TV and Engage Me TV on your phones. Yes, absolutely. There is a mobile section for S'mores and Engage Me TV. Drinking some Rockstar Blueberry Pomegranate at the moment. That's awesome. Everybody's addicted, man. This is the new Red Bull. It's becoming website farming instead of phone farming with less and less applications. Man, that comment. Month and 2 days, Mr. ECash, you should make a video of you watching your very first video on this channel, like a video reaction. That's not a bad idea, man. Maybe that's something that I have planned out for our year anniversary, which is coming up very soon. We're about to be at 1 year on YouTube. So to be something like monetized in 6 months, a look at the past, something like that. Get my payment. Thanks, Shy Bot. Sup, ECash, hanging out here for a few minutes before I gotta jet out of here. Fred Furlough, it's Friday, so I can understand if you're busy, you know, you have things to do. So, Statue mode. Oh man, lots of comments. True, but I'd rather save my S'mores daily limit for Mr. ECash. The site shows some support. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Because it's only going to get better. Like once again, I'll talk about the dream that I have here. I want my website to be only a video offers website. I want it to be the most simple website that you guys can go to watch video offers, and then I want to increase the profitability of the website as much as I possibly can for you guys. Have it as a video offers website. Just be the only website you would ever want to use for video offers. That's the ultimate goal. And we are 75% there. We have 3 out of the 4 of the major video offers walls or offer walls on the website currently. We have 1 left to go. Maybe Encraves. If I could get Encraves on the website, that would be the last thing to possibly do. I sent them an email and they said just give it some time. They're waiting for their check. That's interesting. That's good though. That is good. Cashmagnet stops recognizing the game I installed for more time, so I have to uninstall then reinstall them all, and then it does it again. Done with Cashmagnet. Wow. By the way, my earnings suck here in SoCal for Engage Me and S'mores. That's frustrating too. Does U Rewards work for anyone here? After 5 minutes, it says video or place list is empty. I actually had that same issue, but it's been working out better, and I've seen less of that lately. Clay Eater 99, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can make that go away right now. You can clear the cache, clear the data, reset the Google Ad ID, log back into U Rewards, and it should set you off with a fresh start. And if it doesn't, from there you can check the application ever so often. What I'll do is, this is why you see 3 of my phones are down over here. Well, you saw that I had 3 phones that were down, right? Okay, so on the whiteboard that was over here on the wall. Now, I was having the same issue, right? So I'll do this ever so often. Some phones will get so frustrating, I'll just leave them. And then a day later, I go back and I do that same routine, and usually they're good to go with U Rewards. So that should help you out some. Hey, Cash, I'm in Chicago, and Cashmagnet is working okay. Getting paid in 5 days. U-Lotto doesn't work. Used to for me. Okay, so if you got paid in 5 days, that's a plus. I want people to sit here and say just that. We want this application to work out. And if we put our voices out there for the people that aren't getting paid, that's how we get paid. That's how we get this company to start treating us just a little better. So once again, we're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here. And, you know, if they're waiting on a paycheck to come in, understandable. A lot of people have been waiting like 4 weeks, though. U Rewards never worked for me in Florida. Used to for me. I was making over 20 a day with 30 phones. What do you think the best website is for passive farming? ECashsociety.com. Just only about a few months from now. Shame Maletta. It'll just be a few months from now. And we'll have every single video offer. Mentioned like 3-4 minutes ago. We'll have every single video offer. Seriously. And then we're raising how much we pay out. It will be that's my goal, is to make it the best passive website. That is the goal. Peace out to Sigma Chicken. You're probably already gone. Thank you so much, Sigma Chicken. If you come back and see this, maybe you won't. But those donations were very cool of you. Thank you so much for those. Sorry I was late to get back to you about Offertoro. The 30 windows that opened was done on its own. Edward Roar, you shouldn't have 30 windows open on Offertoro on Video Bull. Because if you open a second window, it cancels out the previous window's earnings. So it's not going to earn you. It's like you're wasting the power of what you can do with your computer. You're better off doing it just like this. 3 windows. Engage Me TV or S'mores on those 3 windows. 1 window for Video Lab. And now on the website you can do an additional window. So that makes that puts you at 5 devices. You can now do HyperMX. And that is how you can get the maximum benefit out of ECashsociety.com. We now have a 5 device scenario that's going on the website. I'm not sure why your comment would be deleted, Raymond Clear. Sometimes YouTube has its own little algorithm for how it handles comments, so it's kind of stupid sometimes. Running 16 Viggles, making $15 a day. That's not bad. Macaroni Jack, you have to get paid by the advertisers first. That is why the 30 days. Yes, Macaroni Jack, that is it. Like people, if we don't have our payments, we can't pay you. But that's why you're supposed to take your money from that previous month and pay people with that. And it just works out that way. It's like you set aside the percentage that you know is yours, and then you pay people with what is left. And in fact, the smart people, what they do is they'll only spend half of that percentage that's actually theirs. If you're smart, you'd only spend a bit of it. Because what if you have more users that sign up and cash out very quickly on your site? What is the limit on Viggle? I'm having worse than bans, I think. I get the S'mores campfire thing. That sucks. So many comments here, guys. Alright, so there isn't one. I ran 50 for a year and never got banned. Do you cash out Perk Wallet or do something else? I cash out only to Amazon. Mainly so I can fund this idea that I have here to branch out into the tech community. That's exactly what I do. I cash out only to Amazon. So I pick up these free Amazon products. We just did a stream that was entitled $400. I think it was like $370 some odd dollars worth of Amazon merch for $7. And it's true. If I buy something on Amazon, unless it gets around to my student loans, but if I buy something on Amazon, I usually spend nothing or next to nothing on Amazon for it. What's up? Brian Burke says, yo, what's up, Mr. eCash? I'm really trying to get in this cheetah keyboard hype, but figuring out how to make it run all day, wink, wink, is difficult. Okay, so I'll say this, Brian Burke, you're obviously over in the Discord. Also, I just got banned from Engage Me TV for failing so many captchas. They make them way too stupid. That's crazy, man. I'm surprised you had a ton of captchas, though. Usually it's just like an "Are you still watching" scenario with the occasional captcha. So that's wild. Honestly, though, this cheetah keyboard, if it starts paying people decently, then it's going to be the next latest and greatest application that you could possibly use. Clater, that's why you haven't been banned yet, because of gift cards. Do you then sell them for cash? Yep, cash out the gift cards, man. If you can. If you really need the cash, then ECashsociety, Dogecoin pumping, going up nuts the last 2 days. That's interesting. So, Low Roller Scratcher, that brings up a good point. I could add certain altcoins to my website. It's kind of limitless here. Any ideas on inexpensive GPUs? My GTX 750 crapped out 2 days ago. Torn between buying a new card or buying 10 to 20 new phones. Opinion. Big D, it depends on how many phones you have. Now, if you have a decent amount of phones right now, I would go ahead and take care of your PC, man. If you've already got if you have like 30 phones or more, if you have 45 phones, if you're one of those guys sitting around 50 devices, if I were you, with the profitability of things, go for the GPU. And if I had to give you a recommendation of a GPU, so you're saying inexpensive, I would still say that you could probably go with like a 1070 Ti and 1070 Ti, or maybe an RX 480, anywhere around that area. If you chose either one of those, you'd still be good to play a lot of the games that are out right now. If you're gaming, it just depends on what you're trying to do with your computer. So if it's only gaming, 1070 Ti. You don't. Also, we're gonna see a lot of these 1080 Ti's and 1080s here within so many months are going to drop down in price to pave the way for the RTX 2080 Ti. You know, like to be the most popular scenario out here. Nobody's gonna want the miners might. They might want the 1080 Ti's and 1080s. I believe they still will, but at least for the most part. It's going to be difficult to get your hands on more than 2 of those 2080 Ti's, so that's one thing. The other day, ECash, you suggested I slowly reset my ad IDs. Besides the obvious, what is the reason for this? Thanks in advance. Okay, so this is one of those scenarios where phone farmers, some people believe that it helps, and some people believe that it doesn't. I think it makes a difference. I would like to think, but I feel like it only makes a slight bit of difference. I don't think it makes as much of a difference as, for some people it may be different though. But in my case, I've reset the ad ID. I've done that for my perk applications. And I notice a difference, but it's not that big of a difference. But that's why people do that. It's to help to have more advertisements from these advertising companies. It will switch up your ad ID to where you have more advertisements. So, but is it the biggest thing you should focus on? You should be focusing on expanding and not having this become... You don't want this to be a hassle for yourself. That's one thing to really mention here. And the more you have to do with your phones on a daily basis, just the more ridiculous it really is. So, it's not me. I literally clicked the play button. And the donations have dried up. Nobody loves me anymore. The other day, eCash, you suggest we got that. It's not me. I literally clicked the play button, and then from there, it played an ad. And then it opened up another tab and played an ad. And then opened another tab. Oh, okay. I see exactly what you're saying. That's actually an issue. Edward Roar, why don't you do me a favor, man? Get it if you want to, get in touch with me after the stream. And we'll see what we can figure out, how we can figure out what's going on. Maybe it could have something to do with your browser. I can't see why it would do that, though. What's with the title? DJ Graphite. What is with the title? What do you think's with the title? What title? What do you think's with the title, man? A lot of people have not been paid from Cashmagnet for 4 weeks or more. What is with the title? I was trying to talk about the fam.ly app. I joined 2 days ago and earned $1 today, but still trying to recruit people to join my fam, still at 0. That's interesting. So I wonder why I would block out your comment like that. Okay, so, I put a lot of decent advice out there, man, as far as trying to get your referrals. I really did. I showed pretty much the best possible ways that you could go about getting a referral. So we had a person that was in our Facebook group that talked about how they had opened up, my website, or no, it was the YouTube channel on all these devices at Walmart. Another thing that you can do is walk into Walmart, put the website up, right, on a bunch of devices. That way if a person walks over to it and they see the website and then they sign up, like, oh, I might make some money off of this website or this application. So have your referral link right there. Have it opened up to where a person could possibly sign up to a website. That's an option. It's one of the poor ways to do it. Also, I've even heard of people writing their referral code on money. They'll put the referral code on a dollar bill. So that's a form of advertising. But it's one of those things where it's like, is that really legal? But you see stuff on printed money all the time. So I mean, it's one of those things where you'd have to sit here and think about whether you would really want to do that. But think about it like this. If you put your referral code on a $20 bill, how many people's hands is that going to see? It's interesting. Something to think about. And I can't say maybe I have done that, maybe I haven't done that. Maybe that's how I advertised my YouTube channel and my website, a few different things. It's not difficult. I have my personal phone running all day at work, on the way to work, at home, on the way home. I think I've had mine running now for 50 hours. Cashmagnet has been connecting, casting to my Roku, and accessing camera. Sketch. Oh, man. Once again, I'll advertise the fact, and it will actually come over here. We got the good Mythical Morning t-shirt, right? So you can see that I am supporting a YouTube creator, correct? And this is going to bring me to this last topic, and I'm going to try and stress this a little bit in the stream. I really am. And once again, I'm not trying to sell you guys on something. I'm not trying to buy you guys on something, but it took some work to set this up, and I want to show you guys, right? I want to show you guys. Let's come over to... Actually, we just use this. Let's go to Amazon.com. And let's just type in ECashsociety. So, I am going to sit here and let you guys know about my merchandise that I have in Amazon right now. So, we do have some Amazon merch that's going here. So, we have a new t-shirt that's set up. We've got our pop socket going. And we have our old logo. I'm going to let you guys know that eventually this will come off of Amazon. So some guys actually picked up their shirts. They picked up ECashsociety shirts. The first round that we had, there's only like 7 or 8 of these shirts that are out there. No one is ever going to have that t-shirt. And then it's going to happen the same way with this shirt. So this is going to come off of Amazon. So it's kind of like, it's one of those things that if we, maybe it will be at that 68 people watching, only 14 likes. That's crazy, man. It's a lot of people watching though, but man, lots of useful information though. So what we talked about Cashmagnet, we talked about the profitability of the U applications, how it's gone down to some extent. So we're kind of in a slump as far as earnings with the phone farms. You guys got to watch my phone farm camera crash in stream, which paved the way for me to come over here and do this. But just to be very specific, guys, I would hope that we can maybe sell some of this merch. And that would pave the way for me to, and that's all I'll really say. I'm going to mention it briefly. We're going to move back over here because I'm not going to try and push anything on you guys. But I would hope so, because then I can set up even more merchandise. This channel will go further. It's the way that's one thing. People can donate in a stream, but the only thing you receive in that scenario is the information that I put out. From donations, it's just a way to show some love. This is a way that you can show some love and get something for that scenario. Do you see what I mean? So at least you get something out of that scenario. So that's why I put this up for people. But so we'll exit out of that. And on a final note, you just type in ECashsociety on Amazon. We're right there. Alright, so ECashsociety, cryptocurrency going mainstream. Yahoo Finance. You can trade crypto and iOS like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Ether. Interesting. Alright, so I ran it on a router phone and it took a bunch of screenshots of my home screen. Cashmagnet, we got that. So we're caught up with comments. Just FYI, IMO for all who looking good for a place to store your earnings from farming. Don't forget about silver. That comment. It's like every stream. Also, Bitcoin is decent, but silver is much better. It's like every stream, man. That's cool, though. It's smart, though. It's smart to sit here and invest the money that you have. Like, this is what I do. I put everything back into something. As much as I possibly can. I mean, I have things I have to pay for as well. So, that's so interesting, man. Okay, with the kids in the bathtub at the moment, then I'll be laying down to sleep after that. I'll message you on Discord. Okay, great. Please do contact me. Time to go. Peace out. I'm going to try using HyperMX on your site instead. I'll let you know how it goes for your SoCal boy, man. Peace out to Fred Furlow. Kind of tongue-tied right now. Earn Honey and Earnably finally giving points out. This month I've made a grand total of $3 between 2 laptops. That's useful information for the stream. Thank you so much for sharing. Everyone liked the stream. Well, we got that. I'm still feeling yesterday too much fun. Oh, man. One of my comments is not appearing either. Man, that's YouTube, man. YouTube does this crap. I think this is close to it, though. This is about it, man. Weird that Perk is US only, but when I got to Perk's website, it gives me the option to cash out instead of cash. I can't do instant cash out. I'm running Vigil, one phone for now. You can sell your shirt to pay for cryptocurrency in your website. So, honestly, selling, that's what I've tried to do. I had some shirts that sold, so of course I reinvested that money into the idea of having, it's free to have an Amazon merch store, but I have put that money back into well, this is how I'll tell you. I purchased my own shirt. So I reinvested into my own shirts. Which really, I did that a specific way that I probably was not supposed to do that. So I reinvested into my own shirt. Of course, I wanted to have my shirt. So like I said, everything is a reinvestment. I would not toss that money into cryptocurrencies. I would move over to Printify. That's what I would do. I would go to, after I got some of the shirts or the pop sockets sold on Amazon, I would go over to Printify. And I would make it a point to open up even more merch. So you guys would have more things to look at. So just as far as I can possibly go here. But I take a lot of donations that I got went into having OfferToro and HyperMX onto my website. Yep, so donations have paved the way to have the website better. That's one thing to really sit here and say. You can create a muscle shirt I can wear to the gym, 3XL. I got you, man. We have to see some of the merch sell. What do you think secondary logo for eCash is? Question, cash, enough said. Oh, man. Drops mic and steps to the side. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'm not sure. I feel like we're at this point where we'll probably stick with the logo that we have for some time. I feel like it's a solid logo. And we have like 4 different variations of logos. So we're at a point to where we can chill out for a second. Mr. eCash, I love it. A huge Dogecoin FOMO is going on right now since the price went up 100% in the last 2 days. Yo, eCash, what's your Discord username? Cyber Winter over in our Discord, which is linked in every single stream and video that I do. My nickname is Mr. eCash. So that's where you'll see me in Discord. But I do need to say I have a lot of people to sit here and respond to on Discord. And sometimes it takes me a few days. Because I'll sit here with 15 different messages that I could sit here and have. Could you imagine having 15 conversations at once? But this is why I do things the specific way. I take a day for a couple of hours out of each week. I'll sit there and message people back for a couple of hours. If I didn't do things that way, I'd go insane. But I feel like, you guys are important, man. You guys have taken me to over 6,000 subscribers and to monetization on freaking YouTube, man. So, you guys are very important. Put a camera in your shopping cart from Amazon. Oh, man. I'm going to get a wall mount above my desk for a TV with the Bitcoin price chart on it. That's cool. Guys, I feel like this is it. This is pretty much where I'm going to end the stream. Alright, some brief things to mention here is I will do a video tomorrow. I've only done, I believe, 2 or 3. Have we done 3 videos this week so far? Either which way it goes, I'll have a video up tomorrow or I'll have a video up Sunday. But I'm also considering going live again tomorrow. Because I told you guys that I do an extra stream. I think I'll probably go live again tomorrow. Getting to the point of being a farming provider here in the UK, trying to get phones and apps and info of the farming scene here, but a lot will link back to eCash, bro. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate any support, man. Just in general, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you very much. But I'll tell you what, how about we do it like this? I'll go live again tomorrow, right? Let's pull this forward just a bit. I'll go live again tomorrow. The Good Mythical Morning shirt, man. I'm a fan of Good Mythical Morning. I'm not sure if any of you guys are, but last notes here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will be live tomorrow sometime in the evening time. That's the ultimate goal, is usually around like 5, 6 o'clock. Sometimes we're a little late here. Thank you to 68 people watching here. If you don't know anything about this small world of making money, you can accumulate these smartphones. Lots of money comes out of these applications. Sometimes the profits, they kind of go up and down. That's part of the discussion that we've had here today. They're the Lazy Tech guys. Lazy Tech guys, I'd like to get you into a stream, man. I really would. There's a lot of people I'd like to get us all together. If we could do like a group chat or something like that, I'd love to see that happen. I think we all should, honestly. It would just make for a really amazing stream for everyone. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Really consider checking out some of the information on this channel if you tuned in for the first time. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.